Hello everybody, welcome to KSI Data Research. Welcome to Data Analytics Data Science Classroom.
Sometimes you can see the ambiguous ambiguous error in your SQL message. So this error, how we going to correct? That is the tips for today's uh, uh, classes. Okay, so let me share my screen. First, you have to open the SQL server. So once you have a SQL server, you can open the database and you can see all kind of database over here. So I'm going to use one of our database. So we have a table over here. So if you open the table, you can see the number of tables over here. So I will take two tables from here. One of the employee tables, one of the department tables. So if you just write here, select all from employee and select all from department. Okay, so if you execute these two tables, you will see right now you can see two tables over here, but they are not connected. So in order to join these two tables, we have to write down the joining statement. So you can say select first name, last name. You can take any column from the first table and any column from the department table, both table. Okay. Or so we can write select last name, first name, salary, department name, department name, department ID. Any column you want, you can choose from the both table. Department ID from the employee table. This is the joining. I'm just creating the join first. So join department. Okay, so we can say employees alias E, department D, and then we can write on departments. So we can join employee table with a department table. So we can write employee ID. So this is coming from employee table. So you can write E dot employee ID equals to D dot department ID. Sorry, employee dot department ID D dot department ID. All right, D dot department ID. So this is the joining we are doing it. So we're taking few columns from the employee table and few columns from the department table. Okay, so then we join between this employee table and department table. So when we are join these two table and try to execute, then you will see this ambiguous column name department ID. So this is our tips for today's SQL class. Here I wanted to showing what to do when you see the ambiguous column. So first of all, why ambiguous column can happen? So ambiguous column happen when the column name, if the same column name coming from both table, then it's create this kind of error message, because this department ID also present in a employee table, also present in a department table. So when we are try to write and take the department ID in our query, try to get a department ID in our query. So then it was giving us this ambiguous message, because this is the column is confused right now. Ambiguous means not sure, is confused. So it is not sure or which table is this one coming from. Okay, so if I want this department ID, if I can choose E dot department ID, so that means I'm saying that this department ID is coming from employee table. So then if I execute this, then this error message is go away. See, this is error message is not anymore there. Or I can use D dot. So that means I'm saying this department ID is coming from department table. So in that case also the problem will be solved. Okay. So it's not anymore, you will see an ambiguous. Ambiguous means is confused. It is not sure it is coming from which table. So basically when we join between these two tables, sometime all this column we use, we can give the alias for each one, but these are individually, it is coming from one table only. So then we do not have to put uh, employee E dot, because this is, we already know this is coming from employee table and it is not giving any issue. Only the one give the issue, the one is coming from both table. Same name, both tables. So that time we have to designate it with the alias. Otherwise, it will give you the ambiguous issue. So this is the tips. When you see ambiguous, then you have to know that you have to give the alias to the column name, because it was giving some issue because of the common, and common in a all table, both table. So I hope if these tips will help you also, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Wait for the next tips. I'm going to give the next class, next tips. All right. Thank you. Bye now. Thank you for watching. If you like to have more tips in the field of SQL, Power BI, Python for machine learning, advanced Excels, subscribe our channel. Also, if you like to join free webinar, follow our Facebook page and website. Please check the link below in the description. Thank you again.